Hello, everyone. Welcome to this unit. In this unit, I am going to teach you how to form the present perfect tense negative verb sentences the right way. All right, let us get started. Let us look at the structure. How do we structure our present perfect tense negative verb sentences? The structure is as follows. So first, you need the subject. After the subject, you put has or have, depending on the subject that you have. After have or has, you then put not. The not, of course, indicates that the sentence is a negative sentence. After not, you therefore put the past participle, which is the third form of the verb. After the past participle, you then put the object. After the object, you then put other words of the sentence. Now, use haves for the subject he, she, and it. Use have for the subjects I, you, they, and we. Okay? So these are the two rules that you need to follow when you form the present perfect tense negative verb sentences. Just to recap the structure before we move to the next section. First, you need the subject. Then, after the subject, you use have or has, or has or have, depending on the subject that you have. After that, you put not to negate the sentence, meaning to make the sentence negative. After making the sentence negative, you then put the past participle, which is the third form, the V3, okay, the past participle. After the past participle, you then put the object. And lastly, after the object, you need other words. So this is the structure that is associated with the present perfect tense negative verb sentences. Now that you know the structure, and of course the rules associated with the present perfect tense negative verb sentences, let us move to the next section. In this section, we apply the structure and the rules associated with the present perfect tense negative sentences by doing some exercises. Let us get started with those exercises. So, first sentence, Emmy kicked the ball very well. Okay, we need to change this sentence into the present perfect tense negative sentences. What do? We look at the subject. The subject is Emmy, so Emmy is a she. And therefore it means we have to use has, okay? And then after has, we put not to make the sentence negative. And then after not, we use the third form of the verb. And therefore the correct present perfect tense negative sentence becomes Emmy has not kicked the ball very well. 2. The baby cried over nothing. So again, we apply the same rules. We look at the subject, which is the baby. The baby is a he or a she. Or rather, the baby can be a he or a she. And since the subject is a he or a she, we then use has. After has, we then make it negative by putting not. And then we use the third form of cry, which is cry. As such, the correct sentence is the baby has not cried over nothing. 3. Mike played football with his friends. Mike, it's a he, and therefore we have to use has after the subject, and then we put not to make it negative, and after that, we use the third form of the verb. Play becomes play. As such, the correct third form, or the correct present perfect tense negative sentence becomes Mike has not played football with his friends. 4. I walk to work. Subject, it's I. As such, according to the rules, we have to use have, and we make it negative by putting not, and the verb, right, has to be in the third form, the past participle form, right? Then therefore it becomes walked. The correct sentence is, I have not walked to work. Next up, we drink orange juice. Subject, we, and therefore we have to use have, and we negate it by putting not, and we have to use the third form of drink. So drink is an irregular verb, right? So the third form of the past participle form of drink is drunk. As such, the correct sentence becomes, we have not drunk orange juice. Next up, you sing beautifully with the choir. Subject, it's you. We have to use have, and we make it negative by putting not. And then we have to use the third form of sing, which is sung. The correct full sentence, therefore, is, you have not sung beautifully with the choir. Next up, they run together to keep their bond. Subject, it's they. As such, according to the rules, for the subject they, we have to use have. And to make the sentence negative, we put not after have. And we use the third form of run, okay, which is actually run as well, okay, because the infinitive is run, the past form is ran with an A, and the third form is the same as the infinitive, which is run. The correct sentence therefore becomes, they have not run together to keep their bond. Next up, Ken and Tom dance very well. Subject, Ken and Tom. So you have two people here. It's a he and a he, right? So the collective subject in this case is they. Why? Because I have not included myself in that subject. So the collective subject is they. So for the subject they, the rule says we have to use have, and we make it negative by putting not after that, okay? And our verb needs to be in the third form, the past participle. The full correct sentence is therefore, Ken and Tom have not danced very well. Next up, which is of course the last sentence. Sylvia and I eat rice and chicken. So you've got Sylvia and I, she and I. So I have included myself in that subject. So it means that the collective subject is we, because I'm talking about myself and the other people, okay? So after the subject, then I have to put have, because the collective subject is they, or rather we, because I am part of the subject. So the collective subject is we. I have to put have after we, and I have to make it negative by putting no. And then with my verb, then I have to change it into the third form. I have to use the V3, the past participle. And the third form of it is eaten. Okay. The correct sentence is therefore, Sylvia and I have not eaten rice and chicken. All right, everyone. So this is the end of the present perfect tense negative verb sentences. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I believe that you learned a lot. Please do not forget to subscribe on the channel, and of course, share the video with your friends, family members. Okay, let us grow the channel. In the next video after this one, I will explain the present perfect tense yes, no questions, verb sentences. Please be on the lookout for that video. For now, it is a goodbye from me. Enjoy the rest of the day and take care.